Hi friends, happy Friday and welcome to Cindy's Corner. It is the Friday before St. Patrick's Day, so I'm going to be trying out some St. Patrick's Day themed goodies. And I'm going to make myself a big snack plate and a cocktail, and I'm going to take you guys along with me, so let's get started. So I'm trying to do a lot of green things for this plate to make it festive. And so one of the things I have here that I did before is a kiwi. So when I do a platter with sweets, I like to combine sweets with fruit. So it kind of balances a little healthy with the, sweet, sugary stuff. So I'm gonna show you again how to separate your fruit from the skin, this furry skin, okay? So what we do is we cut the two ends off. Okay, so now it looks like this. And we'll put that aside. And now we take a large spoon, like a big soup spoon, and you're gonna stick the edge of the spoon between the skin and the fruit, and you're gonna kind of work your spoon around, and this will separate the fruit from the skin. And it is so much easier. I've seen people use like a vegetable peeler, and this is so much easier and quicker. So you just kind of slipping it in between and just work it around like that. This is a little juicy. There we go. Okay, and whoops, okay, let me put it on this side a little bit here. This little piece is not separate, okay. And then, okay, so now what I'm gonna do is just slide the skin off. Like that. A little piece didn't come off. Okay, so there we have our fruit. Okay, let me get a paper towel because this is very wet. I don't want to put something sopping wet on my platter. Okay, and one thing you can do about when you have things that are, you don't want them to mix, you can use like paper muffin cups to separate things. That would be a good way to keep something, separate from something else. Okay, so now I'm just gonna slice. Okay, like that. Gosh, I love that, kiwi is so interesting to look at. It tastes great, but it's got such an interesting texture, so I think it's a great thing to add to a platter. Okay, so I got a lot of goodies, so let me just kind of go over what different kinds of things I have here. So for the fruit, again, sticking with the green stuff, I've got slices of Granny Smith apple, and I got some little bunches of green grape, okay? And then for the sweet stuff, what I did is I took some mini brownies, and I drizzled some white chocolate that I tinted with green food coloring on top, and then put some green sprinkles on it. Okay, so let me put some of those just over here for a second. And then I took mini pretzel sticks, and I dipped them into the the tinted white chocolate. But I also did some, like here's one before I tinted the chocolate. So it's white chocolate, and then I just put some green sprinkles on the top, okay? I tell you, I'm still working with melting the chocolate because it has been difficult for me. So if you have any great ideas about how to melt the chocolate in your microwave, I would like to hear them, because I found it to be a little bit of a challenge. I had a little bit better luck today. Another thing I did is I tinted some coconut, sweetened coconut, and with the green food dye, and I put them on some of the pretzel sticks as well. So I got several different kinds of pretzel sticks here. Okay, and the thing that is influencing my cocktail choice for tonight, so besides the brownies, my other sweet cookie type thing is this Pepperidge Farm has a new flavor, caramel macchiato Milano cookies. OMG. I mean, I tasted this last night and I could have gone to heaven. I mean, it is really good. If you like those chocolate cover espresso beans, that's what this tastes like. It is so, if you like coffee Haagen-Dazs, that's like my favorite Haagen-Dazs. If you like that kind of flavor, that's what this tastes like. It is really good. So when I get to doing the cocktail, this is kind of influencing the cocktail for tonight. Okay, so now it's time to kind of put our platter together. Okay, so I got a nice big plate here. I think I'm gonna kind of get these a little more dried off. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of the kiwi slices over here. I can't wait to get into those because they are so tasty. I just love, kiwi are so interesting to look at, you know? It's so nifty. Okay, and then I'm gonna put 2 brownies, and I gotta get some fruit on here, some Granny Smith apple slices. Let's pile up some of those. Okay, so I'll make like a little wedge there. I'm gonna put a little bit of the green grapes over here. Now the other thing that I did just before I started taping was I dipped strawberries into the white chocolate, and then I took a little bit of the green, I tinted it green and then drizzled over top. Now this is not the prettiest thing in the world, okay, I'll tell you that, but I did see this tip on another channel where you put a couple skewers into your strawberry and then swirl it around the chocolate. And let me tell you, that really makes a big difference. You can really kind of hang on to the strawberry. So that is a huge tip. That works. Okay, so I'm going to put a couple of these strawberries over here. I've got 3 of them. And you see, I still got to work on my technique with the decorating, but you know, they're going to taste good. So I'm okay with that. Okay, we're just going to pull the skewers out and put them on our plate. Okay, now I got to get these Milano cookies. I just love these. They are super, super tasty. And this, I tell you, I definitely recommend these caramel macchiato. Okay, I imagine you folks that really are Starbucks fans would love to have this, and it's pretty darn tasty. Okay, let me just put that over here. Okay, and now we're going to get some of these little pretzel sticks. Okay, and we're going to put them on the side. And we have different colors and textures. We got the coconut. Okay, yeah, that looks great. Okay, so there is our green theme St. Patrick's Day party platter for one. And so we got a mix of our treats. We got our chocolate covered strawberries. We got some Granny Smith apples. We got mini brownies with white chocolate. We got little pretzel sticks with white chocolate. We got our green grapes, our kiwi, and our caramel macchiato Milano cookies. Yum. Okay, I'm going to put this aside and then we will get started on our cocktail. Okay, so how could it be St. Patrick's Day without some Bailey's Irish cream? So I did get a small little miniature of Bailey's Irish cream. I have some Starbucks coffee liqueur here. I've got a ½ a cup of decaf coffee. I don't drink caffeinated anymore, so for me it's decaf, and I did sweeten it with a sweetener that I like. Okay, So basically we're gonna make a, you know, a Bailey's, kind of an iced coffee, Bailey's and coffee liqueur. Okay, and we're gonna top the drink with some whipped cream and a little caramel sauce to get that macchiato kind of thing going. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our shaker in a different way. So I've already got ice in here. I've got my big bar spoon. Okay, so I'm gonna pour the coffee in here so that it gets chilled. We're not gonna shake this, we're just gonna stir, because apparently if you shake cream or half and half with ice, then the fat in the cream sticks to the ice and the cream separates. So that's no good. Okay, so this shot glass is 2 ounces. So we're gonna fill this up with our half and half. Pour that in there. Okay, then we're gonna take our Bailey's. We're gonna have 2 ounces of Bailey's. Boy, that always smells so good. I just don't use this very often. I really should, because this is, yeah, look at that. Okay, I'm going to show you how this looks. Okay, so there's the Bailey's label, and this is how it comes out of the bottle. So, man, that does. See, this is, when I say that I like coffee Haagen-Dazs, this is how I like my coffee to look, and my ice cream to look. I like my coffee to look like Haagen-Dazs coffee ice cream, and that's kind of what this is. So I like my coffee here in New York. When you order a coffee, you can, if you want your coffee like half milk and half coffee, or like something like that ratio, you call it extra light. That's what you order when you go to the deli. Okay, so there's our 2 ounces of the Bailey's. And now we're gonna get 1 ounce of the coffee liqueur. Now, the other one that is famous is Kahlua. So this will be half of this is 1 ounce. A little bit more there. Now, I've got my Pandora app on. Every Friday when I come home from work, I like to play music. I like to have a cocktail. I like to have a snack. And I put my twinkle lights on, and I sit down and I go over on Facebook and see what's going on with everybody. And that's how I like to wind down for my Friday. Right now, I'm listening to a famous Celtic composer, Carol O'Turlin. No, I think it's the other way around. Turlin O'Carolyn. That's it. Turlo O'Carolyn. I'll put his name in the description box. Very interesting music. It's Celtic, has medieval kind of flair, Irish flair. It's, all different kinds of music, just really interesting. He's from, I think, the 1500s was when he was alive. So, but really interesting to listen to. Okay, so now I'm just stirring this together. We're not shaking it, we're just stirring it. Okay, let's put that spoon aside. And I have a tall Pilsner glass today. This is a beautiful Pilsner glass. This has etched ivy kind of leaves on it. I just love this glass. Glass that has a nice fine edge to it. It has a really nice mouth feel. So when you drink it, it's just very special. So this is very pretty glass. So I'm going to use this strainer that comes with your bartending set. This is to help keep the ice in here, so I'm just going to pour that into my glass. And now I'm going to take my whipped cream. I guess I could put a little more. And I think I should put a straw in this now. Let's get a straw. Once I get the whipped cream in there, I'm not sure if it's going to be easy to get that straw in there. So let's put the whipped cream. Okay. Yeah, you think that's enough? I think that's plenty. Okay, and now I have this caramel. Well, I guess you have to turn it this way to see the label. So this is Smucker's sundae syrup and the caramel flavor. So I'm going to put that over the top. So we're just going to drizzle. There we go. Okay. Wow, does that look nice or what? Okay, take a look at that. Okay, yum. Okay, so this is our iced coffee with bay leaf and coffee liqueur with a little bit of caramel drizzled over top. Yum. Okay, so I hope you are having a great week. Here in New York, it's raining, it's cold, we might get snow tomorrow. I know north and west of here, they're expecting a lot of snow. I don't know what we'll get here in the city. We may just get rain. But it's going to be a chilly, soggy weekend, and so I'm happy to be inside and enjoying my time. I hope you have a lovely weekend. Be kind to yourself, be kind to someone else, and cheers. I'll see you next week where we'll do a savory St. Patrick's Day celebration. Okay, happy Friday, and have a great weekend.